Get ready for a knockout. We've got the inside scoop on UFC title dreams, shocking upsets, and massive career moves. From bouncer to contender, Ffion Davies is making waves. Chris Curtis is calling out a tough loss. Alex Pereira is eyeing heavyweight gold and a super fight with Jon Jones. Plus, we break down the biggest winners from UFC Vegas 114 and what's next for them. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
From bouncer to title contender, Ffion Davies' incredible journey. This is the story of grit, determination, and defying the odds. Ffion Davies, a former bouncer from Cardiff, is now on the cusp of UFC glory, fighting for a title in Las Vegas. A multiple Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Davies' path to the top has been anything but ordinary. She started in judo, became a Welsh and British junior champion, and then discovered MMA, finding Jiu-Jitsu to be a perfect fit. But before the championships and the bright lights, Davies was working as a bouncer to make ends meet, a stark contrast to the high-stakes world she now inhabits. She's seen the sport grow, with BJJ popularity soaring thanks to the UFC and even celebrities like Tom Hardy. However, Davies is also a vocal advocate against the misogyny that still plagues the sport, highlighting gender disparities in tournaments and a lack of universal governance. Despite a tough split-decision loss in her recent title fight, Davies remains an inspiration, proving that dedication can overcome any obstacle. Fans are hailing Ffion Davies as a true warrior, with many inspired by her resilience and advocacy. Analysts point to her journey as a symbol of progress in combat sports, though the fight for equality continues. Don't go anywhere, because what Alex Pereira is planning next will blow your mind. Next up, we dive into Pereira's move to heavyweight and that potential super fight with Jon Jones. Chris Curtis' blunt reaction to a frustrating loss. It wasn't the explosive performance fans expected from the action man. Chris Curtis suffered a tough unanimous decision loss to Miktaibek Oralbai at UFC Vegas 114, a fight that devolved into a grappling-heavy affair with a record-setting 19 takedowns by Oralbai. Curtis, known for his striking and finishing ability, found himself unable to get going against Oralbai's relentless takedowns. Following the bout, Curtis didn't hold back on social media, describing the fight as fun as a wet fart in church. He acknowledged his opponent's strong grip and inability to engage, admitting he had a great camp but simply had a shit night and a shit fight. While his pride was hurt, Curtis confirmed he escaped the bout without physical damage and is contemplating his next steps. Fans have reacted with a mix of sympathy and understanding for Curtis' honest assessment, with many appreciating his candidness. Analysts note that this loss highlights the challenges of facing a dominant grappler, and that Curtis will need to adapt his strategy moving forward. But the biggest moves in the UFC might be happening elsewhere. Next, we're talking about Alex Pereira's bold leap to heavyweight and a potential showdown with Jon Jones. Alex Pereira's heavyweight ambitions and Jon Jones' speculation. Alex Pereira is making a monumental shift in his career, vacating his light heavyweight title to chase heavyweight gold. The former two-division champion is set to face Cyril Gane for an interim heavyweight title at UFC White House on June 14th, kicking off a new 8-fight deal with the promotion. Pereira, who walks around at nearly 245 pounds, feels he has nothing left to prove at light heavyweight and is embracing the challenge of a new division. This move has reignited speculation about a massive super fight with former heavyweight champion Jon Jones. While Pereira acknowledges the intrigue and has previously called for the bout, he stresses that it hinges on Jones' future with the UFC and his own success against Gane. Pereira is confident in his abilities, stating that if Jones is to fight, it will likely be against him, especially if Jones remains with the UFC. Fans are buzzing about Pereira's heavyweight debut and the potential clash with Jones, seeing it as one of the biggest fights the UFC could offer. Experts suggest this move solidifies Pereira's legacy and opens up exciting new matchups, regardless of whether the Jones fight materializes. And the action doesn't stop there. we're looking ahead to what's next for the winners of UFC Vegas 114. Get ready for a breakdown of the future matchups for the stars of UFC Vegas 114. UFC Vegas 114 winners. What's next for the stars? UFC Vegas 114 delivered an exciting night of fights, and now we're looking at the future for its biggest winners. Kevin Vallejos, at just 24, made a statement by dispatching of veteran Josh Emmett in the first round. His maturity and skill suggest a bright future, with potential matchups against the winner of Diego Lopes versus Steve Garcia. Jillian Robertson continues to impress, extending her win streak to 5 with a resilient performance against Amanda Lemos. Now a strong contender in the women's flyweight division, her next fight could be against the winner of Verna Jandiroba versus Tabatha Rixey, a crucial bout for the #1 contender spot. Jose Delgado, who has quickly become a reliable source of exciting fights, is being eyed for a bout against Gabriel Santos, a matchup that promises a potential fight of the night performance. Newcomer Marwan Rahiki made a memorable debut, winning Fight of the Night, and could face fellow prospect Javier Reyes. Ian Cutelaba, the Hulk, is looking for a new challenge and could face Iwo Baranowski, while Charles Johnson is set for a potential showdown with Tagir Ulanbekov. These matchups set the stage for more thrilling action in the UFC. Viewers are excited about these potential fights, anticipating more finishes and compelling storylines. Analysts believe these matchmaking decisions are crucial for the development of rising stars and the shaping of division hierarchies. That's all the fight news for today, but we'll be back with more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. What a show! We saw Ffion Davies' incredible journey from bouncer to title contender, Chris Curtis' honest reaction to his tough loss, and Alex Pereira's massive move to heavyweight with a potential Jon Jones fight on the horizon. Plus, we broke down the exciting future matchups for the winners of UFC Vegas 114. Don't miss any of the action like this video. Subscribe to our channel, ring that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels.